a mountain just across the way here I grew up on. Lived in a house on the river, met Quentin, and he was we used to call him Huck Finn, run around and cut off Levi's and fishing all the time. And you know, he introduced me to camping and the wildlife and being a country boy and enjoying what God has given us here in Oregon. We're very fortunate, and started logging, and I consider myself an environmentalist. I honestly do, because I don't want to ruin anything we have in Oregon. That wouldn't make any sense. Just recently, I've gone from quite a bit of work, jobs. I had to travel, you know, all over the state, but Superior shut down their road crew. They sold everything off, and that took between $10,000 and $20,000 of income annually for me and my partner. Rough and Ready shut down one side of their road building. We don't have them anymore. It's pretty bleak and scary. We're getting down to one mill in Josephine County. That's a sad day for our ancestors, you know, to not put what God gave us to good use. The trees keep growing, you know. The proof is the stumps out here from the old loggers and the trees growing back, and it makes no sense, you know, to not be managing it, creating jobs, benefiting the hillside. The deer and elk populations thrive in logging areas. All you have to do is ask a hunter, you know, and they'll look for more logging jobs than they do dark, deep, old growth. Glendale, there was a piece of Superior private, and it had all been clear cut and burned, and we were in there thinning their second growth, and there was more owls than I've ever seen anywhere, and there were so many wood rat nests. There was plenty of food. Every morning when we walked down in the timber, there was owls flying through there. Never seen that in any old growth I've been in, you know. So how much ground have they studied that's been clear cut? You know, it's a changing environment, always has been, even before we were logging it. It was burning and starting over. So we should be in there helping out humanity with what we can for a cheap supply of timber, and people can build homes, and it benefits the contractors that build homes, it benefits the hardware stores, benefits the consumer that wants to build a home. And it seems like it's such a common sense issue for anybody that's grown up here, worked in it, hunted. I hunt and fish. That's all I do, is spend my time up here, and so I want the best for it. You know, I don't want it to go away. I want it to be diverse with wildlife, and want something for my children. You know, my kids may be in this industry, so everything I do on a daily basis, if it's cutting down a tree, I'm thinking about, don't hurt this tree, and we're leaving that behind, and what can we do just to make a profit, but as well as leave behind something else to keep going to. People in the big cities who may have never even set foot on a log landing, passing their vote to get believing in the propaganda that they hear. We're destroying the hillsides and the fish are all gone, and it's just doomsday, you know. And I haven't seen that. I've been a lot of places in the state of Oregon, and if you think immediately what you see with your eye doesn't necessarily, you know, that's not the end of the world for that hillside. Even if it was logged very heavily, it grows back, and it should be managed.